out and meet, I live really close to Cassie Clare and Kelly Lake. And so I meet them and we'll write for a little while in like a coffee shop or somebody's house, mostly now Cassie's house because Kelly and I both have kids. And so we're right there until, I don't know, like 6-ish, we'll come home and like spend the night with my family, and then around midnight go back to work and work until 5.
Yeah, she answers texts. I live on the West Coast.
Not good.
And she answers texts at certain times. Yeah.
Not a good situation.
I'll be like, I'm going to bed. And she's like, okay, I'm working. I like to, as much as possible, I like to write with friends. So I sort of have a revolving door at my house where people can come and work. And I'll go and meet people at coffee shops and that kind of thing. But when I go on lockdown, I call going into the bunker. And if I'm on deadline, I literally don't leave my house. Like, you can, like, Postmates has made a lot of money off of me. But like, I don't leave my house. I sort of stay in one spot. I become a disgusting hermit. I lay out myself in shawls. And I work nonstop. And it's very fatiguing, but it also seems to be what I need in order to get things done. And I also let myself take time off. I used to believe, there's some people who write, 1,500 words a day, or 3,000 words a day, or whatever it's going to be, and I'm not like that. I have highly productive days, I have not productive days, and if I hit the wall, like if I've really drained that well, I take a few days off. And I really take them off. I don't punish myself for it. And I watch TV or I read something good, and then I let myself come back fresh to the story. And giving myself permission for that was kind of a big deal because I used to feel incredibly guilty and like I wasn't a real writer if I was doing that. And also, I was really sick recently, and so I had to change that. I had stories I had to finish, so I would work really hard in the morning when I had energy and I had focus. And then I was sort of just in the afternoon lie there listening to podcasts and just sort of replenish and then work really hard in the morning again. So I think every book is different, and part of becoming a writer is learning to respect your process and not worry about what everybody else is doing.
I do try to work to the word count with those because I don't really have days where I usually, if I can hit that, it's very rare that I have a day in which I do way more. But I started selling, I've been telling everyone about this program called Pacemaker.press, which breaks down your word count for you. So you go there and you put in your whole word count, and it tells you how many days, at what rate you have to write to get where you need to go. And it's good. It was really good because you could update it. So you could update it based on what you actually did.
Yeah.
So if I go wrong, it can tell me what I have to do to make it up, and I can.
Sounds terrifying.
It's horrible. But it's good to know because I used to do this kind of back of the envelope calculation, and then if I missed a couple of days, I had no idea where I was. And you can automatically take weekends off. You can and you can. But the other thing it does, which I never could have done on the back of the envelope, is you can adjust it so it puts on the bulk of your work at the beginning, the bulk of your work in the middle, or the bulk of your work at the end. And that is really cool to see. Because you start out putting the bulk of your work in the middle, and when you get to the middle, you think, I put all the bulk of my work at the end.
You can organically do this, it's just called procrastinating.
But imagine if you could see it.